What's up, Mckenzie? Take it away.
Sometimes I don't wanna be happy. Don't hold it against me. If you're sad, just leave me there. Let me be sad.
And now that the D'Amelios have taken all of our money,
Sometimes I don't wanna be happy. Welcome back to Oh, That Reminds Me.
super original jingle. Keep going.
What is the next lyrics?
You're making up a remix right now. You have to
But
make
like,
up.
how does it normally
Sometimes I don't want to
go?
be happy. No, honey, if I'm just me there, let me be sad.
If I listen to John and Matt, and what's the matter with that?
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Oh, That Reminds Me. I'm Matt Jed _ also known as Mckenzie, here with.
You sound like Bruce Buffer. My name is John.
Who the fuck is Bruce Buffer?
He's like the ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. He's like that guy. You were like, welcome back. I am Matt Jad here with you were doing like inflections with your voice that sounded like him.
Welcome to All That Reminds Me. Today is Northwest announced she's working on her debut album titled Elementary School Dropout.
Yo, hot take. Northwest needs to get a personality other than her dad being Kanye West.
And that's not even a good personality to have, first of all.
It really isn't.
John, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I had work. Nothing crazy happened. It wasn't too busy, wasn't too slow. Kind of tired from it.
For anyone that doesn't know, it's currently 9:45 p.m.
Why would
because
they
John
know?
was left stranded outside his work.
Why would they know?
Because we have very educating, smart,
okay, next
brilliant
time we record
host.
Next time we record, what?
We're smart and brilliant host, and then we should be
I thought
able
you said toast.
No, we should be able to articulate the time.
I think that
I just woke up from a nap. Can you tell?
Oh, is that why you sound
mic.
super tired? I wasn't sure if you were like about to go to sleep or if you just woke
No, I woke up. I don't know when I fell asleep, but I woke up at 9:07, and now I'm here.
up. How do you feel about Oscar?
Oscar's pretty cool, man. I feel like if he does something different with his hair, it could be a little bit better. If you guys don't know, this week was the Oscars. This is the last award show of the season. There's a lot that happened. Ryan Gosling. There's drama. Let's do a little recap first. Ryan Gosling performed "I'm Just Ken" from Barbie.
True.
Billie Eilish.
Wait, did you see? Speaking about that performance, so do you know who Martin Scorsese is?
I don't know.
Okay, someone going into film as well. He's like a director, filmmaker that like everyone says is like goated with the sauce. He's like really old, but he makes a bunch of movies, and I think he's only won like one Oscar, but he's been nominated like a bunch of times, so people think he's been like snubbed a lot, right? But he's like this really good director. He's 81 years old. Well, I believe it's his granddaughter is she's like on TikTok, and like her thing is, hey, I'm Martin Scorsese's granddaughter. And she just like posts videos of him and stuff. And there's the cutest video of 81-year-old Martin Scorsese just smiling like a full grin to the "I'm Just Ken" performance.
Oh, I do know him. If you just said that, I wouldn't know who
you saw that video?
Oh, I know his face, so I know the video, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just searched "I'm Just Men." That's not what it is.
I'm just men.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's the whole show.
But yeah, it's such a cute video of him being so happy about the performance.
Oh my god, yeah, there he is. Look at him watch it all.
He's just a little guy.
He's a little dude. But yeah, and then Billie Eilish became the youngest ever to win 2 Oscars. Also win the first ever generation to win Song of the Year at the Grammys and Song whatever it is at the
Uh,
Oscars.
yeah, which also means she has more Oscars than Martin Scorsese.
That is true. Poor Things took home a lot of the costume and set design. Best Actress went to Emma Stone for Poor
Drama,
Things.
drama, drama.
Best Actor went to Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer.
Whoa!
Best Director, Greta Gerwig wasn't nominated, who is the one who directed Barbie, but Christopher Nolan won.
I feel
Um,
like anytime Christopher Nolan's directed, anytime he's what would it be nominated? There we go. I feel like he's gotta win. Like he's kind of him at
he's
the.
been nominated a lot, John, and this is his first win.
Yeah, but I think he deserves to win every time he's nominated because he's kind of him at the.
And then Best Picture went to Oppenheimer. So Oppenheimer kind of sweeped a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Ludwig
and Barbie only got
Göransson won
one.
original
Yes,
score.
that is who plays the
But
songs in the Mandalorian.
the best win of
yes.
all was Godzilla
Billie
winning visual
Eilish. Oh,
effects because
Yes.
Godzilla's sick and I love them and I love the people who made it because they all just walk around with like little Godzilla figurines, like Godzilla's accepting the award and like they post a photo of Godzilla like holding the Oscar and like they all had matching like shoes that were kind of heels and on the back of the heel it was like Godzilla claw. It was sick. Anyways.
Yeah, the shoes. But yeah, if you look up the reaction to winning, they all jump up and just throw their Godzillas in the air.
They're so cute. I love them.
I like their shoes. I was more
Yeah.
excited to tell my parent about their shoes.
I love them.
And my mom was very lost about their shoes, but I liked about the shoes. But another little drama from the Oscars. Well, have we even mentioned the first drama of the Oscars?
The first like drama is which I mean your sister sort of contributed almost because when she heard that Emma Stone won, she was like, "Oh, Lily
Oh my god, it was
Gladstone
so.
didn't win." I think it was Lily
Yes, a lot
Gladstone.
of people were
And
surprised that Lily did not win for Killers of the
Flower Moon,
Flower Moon. I was like, Moon
and
and Flower?
then
No.
and then the drama. I mean, it's not really drama, but you can see Emma Stone's reaction when she wins it,
She
where
didn't know she was going
she was
to.
like didn't expect it, but people are saying that like I mean, obviously they can't know, but people are interpreting it as like she believed that Lily should have won it and thinks she was robbed and she's like worried about the outcry that she's going to have to deal with because she won. People might be reading way too far into it, but that's the drama that I saw.
Well, I think that it was cute that Aunt May was the one who talked about Emma Stone because
Oh
the
my
way that
God,
they
I saw
announced
that.
it was all the past, like Best Actress, Best Actors, they all were assigned one of the nominees because there's 5 nominees and 5 past winners, and they got to talk about the people, and that's how they like kind of announced it.
Mini side note about that. I saw something where it was like Cillian Murphy was like really happy, and then like his face goes normal, and it was like he's celebrating until he realizes he's gonna have to like read off nominations next year.
So it was nice because Aunt May, from Spider-Man 2 was the one who talked for Emma Stone. And
Wait, is she from
from a
Is she from Spider-Man or the Amazing?
oh sorry, the
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man. My
I want to make sure I
apologies.
didn't get
The
it
one with
mixed
Emma
up.
Stone in
Yeah.
it.
I just want to make sure.
And it was really cute. And then like when she went, Emma Stone went to go kiss her husband from a certain angle. It also looks like Andrew Garfield, so technically they're still together. Woo! I'm not
Woo!
delusional. What? They just made a cute couple.
Oh,
Talking about couples, there was a surprise guest appearance that went with Lupita. Lupita, I think is her name, which is Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things, which
oh, were
confused
they
a
dating?
lot of people because he was her date. But
Oh.
people are saying, are they friends? Is it because they have a movie coming up, or are they dating? They don't
Turns Oscars
know.
with Joseph Quinn after Joshua Jackson PDA. Ooh, love triangle drama. She didn't go with Joshua Jackson.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, but then I just found Joshua and wife Jody had also parted ways last year. Oh.
Ooh.
Also, Vanessa Hudgens is pregnant.
True.
Woo! And Eliza Koshy fell, and that's your
Yo,
daily
why
dose
is Liza
of the
Koshy there?
internet. Because Eliza Koshy,
The
I
only
don't
thing I know
know.
Liza Koshy from is from her breakup video with David Dumbed Brick.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I guess she does like film and didn't she have a talk show? I guess maybe, or was that someone else?
Yeah, no, that was a Superwoman girl.
What does she
Yeah.
do?
I think Eliza Koshy does a lot of the uh like I
What
know like
does
for the Met
Liza
Gala she
Koshy do?
interviews as people.
Um, huh, what does she do now? It's a jewelry company. I don't know. I think she's just a bunch of random stuff. Bless you.
Thank you.
Um.
I have a
Oh,
topic if you don't.
can I?
Can
We
I
remember your
topic? Yeah, no,
topic if
go
I
to,
say
yeah,
something.
remember your topic.
Speaking about Spider-Man, oh, that reminds me. This year's a big year for movie re-releases because every single Spider-Man movie is re-releasing. Did you know that? Did you see that?
I did not know that. Not
So,
see that.
so the first Spider-Man movie is releasing April 15th, then Spider-Man 2 April 22nd, then Spider-Man 3 April 29th, then The Amazing Spider-Man May 6th, Amazing Spider-Man 2 May 13th, Spider-Man Homecoming May
But
20th, Far From
where?
Home May 22nd, in theaters. Far From
Oh,
Home
I
May 27th,
see.
and No Way Home June 3rd. So you can like go to the theaters like every single week and have like a big Spider-Man marathon, or you can pick and choose and be like, I want to watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theaters, and then just go and watch that. But yeah,
I
pretty
want to
tight.
see Gwen Stacy Emma Stone fall.
She survives the fall, by the way, guys. Go see it in theaters.
You have to go find out yourself.
What was your Tom pick?
Oh, that reminds me. Do you know what day it is?
Right now I almost said 9/11 because it's 9 p.m.
That's
It's
not.
March 11th.
Do you know what happened 4 years ago today?
Oh my God, I do know it happened 4 years ago today. A basketball game got canceled.
Yes, and school got canceled because COVID was declared a pandemic
Bum,
4 years ago
bum,
today.
bum. It's kind of wild because COVID is still like a thing, but it also like doesn't feel like a thing and like isn't talked about that much. But then like I don't think about COVID on a day-to-day basis, but then like when the Stream Awards happened, like some people got COVID and couldn't go, and I was like, oh shit, that's still like happening.
Yeah, it's because we have like uh the what's it called? Vaccines.
Yeah.
So it's
We have like
like
better infrastructure in place, so it's not as bad as it was. But
exactly.
there's still
So
there's still coworkers that wear masks for me, and I've never seen their actual face, which is kind of wild.
they aren't a real person. I no, I'm not saying that people don't. I was just trying to say that there's like I so the weather.
The weather, but yeah, COVID 4 years
What
ago.
is
That's pretty
how do
wild.
you feel now with it being 4 years since COVID?
I feel pretty good. Like my life's in a decent place.
If you had a chance to live the life that you would have had if COVID didn't exist, would you?
No, I like my life right now.
Not even for a day?
No, I like my life right now.
No. That's fair because then like you would know like what if it's like something really wet? Like you know what I'm on about?
If it's something what?
Like what if like the person I don't like I'm not saying me but like what if you prefer that life and then you're like shit, you know?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's a thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's part of the reason why I wouldn't do it. But it's just like I don't know. I don't know if you do, but I don't ever think about what life would have been like.
No, I just thought about
So
today because every time I went into the car, all I heard was today's 4 years
I
since COVID.
I only saw one post about it, and like no one talking about it.
The
And then I,
news likes to
and then
repeat
I saw
itself.
someone who like had a ticket to some NBA game 4 years ago today, and they got it like framed and graded like a fucking card
Okay, that's a little extra.
because
I'm not gonna lie.
because it got canceled from COVID.
That is a lot.
There
But
was
that's my one
there
topic
was
thingy.
also somebody that I never saw. So there was this guy who worked for some like newspaper, and their sports section of the newspaper was just a blank page because for the first time in the world there was no sporting events going on because of COVID, so there was just nothing to write about, and that was pretty interesting.
So what do you do?
He just posted it was literally just a blank piece of paper.
Every day?
I don't know every day, just like the day that like he posted it, at least one day it was like today,
Damn.
4 years ago.
Yeah, that very wake up call for some people, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like. Mm-hmm.
Speaking about wake up calls, oh, that reminds me, we need to wake up as a society.
Oh.
Why do
Do you want to elaborate or
what
is that it?
why is everything in the universe becoming a subscription? Tell
Give us
me
some
why.
examples of what's the newest thing.
Tell me why I get an email, right? And Chelsea Cutler is inviting me to the Cutler Club. And it's a subscription that like you like it like kind of makes sense, like, but like everything's a subscription, so it's like it's a bit overwhelming, but it's like, so there's like a free tier where it's just like you just get like, I don't know, exclusive unreleased song, monthly diary entry, access to discussions, but then for $5 a month you get a $10 merch store discount. You get exclusive merch offerings, exclusive video content. It's basically like a Patreon almost. Exclusive access to merch drops, exclusive access to tour pre-sales, which is actually kind of sick, right? But it's like, why is everything a subscription? And it's like there's like 50 million TV show subscriptions, because like anytime I want to, oh sorry guys, my Windows virus anti-defender thing gave me a notification. That's what that sound was.
I'm gonna scare someone again.
So, but then it's like, oh, I want to watch like this movie, and it's like, well, I got to figure out which subscription it's on, and then it's like, oh, do I have that tier of the subscription? And then, oh, do I have the ad-free tier? Am I gonna get the ads? Then do they do all the ads before it, or do they do the ads in the middle of it? And then I had already written that as a topic to talk about, and then I'm doing training today at work right before I leave, and Target is getting a subscription.
For what?
I fuck, I just trained on this. It's like, so if you have a Target card, like one of the, like the debit cards or credit cards, it's $50 a year, and if you don't, it's $100 a year. And I think you get like free 2-day shipping, and also you can like pay it, like, you know how you can almost like a DoorDash or something, you can pay for people to like go grocery shopping for you or like get stuff from the store for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what you do.
if you pay, well, no, because I do it and they have to like come to the store and pick it up, but you can have people like deliver it like to your door.
I see.
If you have the subscription and you order $35 or more, then like there's no delivery fee associated with that, so you can just like get it like hand delivered to you for free or something. I don't know. But like everything is getting a subscription, and I personally feel overwhelmed. And like Rainbow Six Siege, oh my god, this was perfect. I didn't even think about this. Rainbow Six Siege, every single year they would come out with this thing that was the year pass, right? And you could pay it, and then you get all of the battle passes for that year, and you save like, I don't know, like $10 instead of buying all the battle passes separately, right? They're getting rid of that, and they're getting a subscription next season. A monthly Rainbow Six Siege subscription. Like, how many monthly charges am I gonna have, bro? There's like, I pay for like Patreon for like podcasts, and then there's like, I'm gonna have the game subscription, and then there's like the Discord subscription, and there's the Twitch subscription, and then there's YouTube subscription, but that you don't pay for. That, but it uses the same word. And then will I have the Chelsea Cutler subscription and the Fred Again subscription? How many other artists are going to start doing subscriptions? And then it's like, if they do subscriptions for artists, and then you get early access to the tour pre-sales, right? Then are you pretty much just going to have to pay for the subscription? Because then like, what if they start selling out in the early access to the pre-sale? So then like the pre-sale is sold out, and like, my brain is, yeah. What are your thoughts?
I feel like for small artists, like not saying that Chess Cutler's small, but like I do see a subscription that can, like, for those like artists to be like a steady like
Source of income.
exactly. So I understand that.
Uh-huh.
However, having 17 different fucking streaming services to watch shows is
Dude,
annoying.
it's so annoying. I was looking the other day because what's it called? Noah and I were gonna watch Planet of the Apes, and like first of all, little mini rant about that. Holy fuck, people over at Planet of the Apes corporate, figure out better naming for your series, bro. Because not only is there like an original set of Planet of the Apes movies from like the 70s, there's then Planet of the Apes movies that have Mark Wahlberg in them, but then there's like other different modern Planet of the Apes movies that I think are separate from the Mark Wahlberg one. I don't know if the Mark Wahlberg one is involved. And then it's like, instead of just being like Planet of the Apes 1, 2, 3, it's like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes.
There's a
But
lot
then
of them.
and like they, when you Google it, it doesn't list them in like any particular order. And then another annoying thing is I click on them, right? And then I'm looking at what service, because you know how Google tells you like the streaming services they're
Yeah.
available on, right? I'm looking and it says they're not available on any, you have to pay for them. And then Meerkat goes, aren't they on Disney Plus? And they're on Disney Plus. Why is Google not telling me they're on Disney Plus? Also, since when was Planet of the Apes Disney? I don't know. Do you know? Which one do I watch first? Do I need to watch the Mark Wahlberg one? Anyways, yeah.
I think that monkeys are cool. I have 2 in Minecraft named Dave and Marcel.
I want to watch Caesar. That's all
What's Caesar?
He's the monkey in Planet of the Apes. I just want to watch. I want to watch
Not the
Planet of the Apes. Supermodel sushi only eating Caesar.
What?
21 Savage line. Something about
I just like Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Caesar salad's a go-to if you don't know what to get and you want to waste your money on a salad.
is that what it is for salad people?
See, not if I go to a restaurant and I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to get. I don't feel like talking and asking them to change stuff, so I can't get a burger. I either get chicken strips or I get a Caesar salad with chicken in it.
I get chicken strip.
But I don't go out.
But I also, in the case of me wanting to mix things up, also get chicken. I just get chicken strips all the time.
You do like chicken.
I really like chicken.
I didn't expect you to stop there, and I went to go take a drink, and you just stopped talking.
You went to go take a pee? What?
I went to go take a drink. What?
You said I went to go take a drink.
Did I?
Confirmed. Majed peas in bottles.
What?
When recording the podcast.
How do you know if it's a bottle?
Oh, that reminds. Oh, that reminds me.
No, we're not moving past this.
Antonio Brown is really weird.
Oh, who?
Antonio Brown is he's a football player, or at least he used to be a football player. I don't think he's on a team right now. And I saw posted on Twitter a post that he posted that I'm trying to scroll through to try to get the context on, but I really don't even think there was context, really. But basically, he posted, he himself, as like a famous celebrity with millions of followers, posted an AI photo of him and Taylor Swift making out.
Oh, what? Okay.
And that's really weird.
You are correct with that evaluation.
And it's just like,
that is very weird.
It's weird that like the world we live in now, that's like something that can happen.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, John, you said Photoshop.
Did I?
Well, you said manipulate
AI photo, yeah.
AI. Well, you know what AI also is in Photoshop. You know what got Photoshop? Kate Middleton's
Oh my God.
Fucking
can you
photo.
Can you explain to me? All I know, do you understand what's going on with the Kate Middleton stuff? Because all I know is that she's allegedly getting a BBL.
Yes. Kate Middleton, about 2 months ago, had to go into surgery.
Okay.
Since then, she has not been seen anywhere.
Ooh.
And this is the royal family. You
Uh-huh.
know, when they don't know where she is, they start to
They assume
panic.
she's dead.
Yeah.
Because that's been happening a
So
lot lately.
people are saying that she got a Brazilian butt lift, right?
Okay. We
A
stan a baddie queen.
BBL, but she hasn't been seen. So yesterday, which was a Sunday, which is 2 days ago, if you're listening on the release day. If you're not listening on the release day, on the 10th of March, Mario Day, Oscar Day, it was
Mario
also
Day.
Mother's Day
In the
and
UK.
in the UK. And the royal family posted a photo of Kate
Middleton.
Middleton with her 3 children,
Yup.
her son, and her daughter. But people were quick to notice that the photo was
Wait,
photoshopped.
sorry. Side note. Are you reading this off of an article
No.
right now? Because that's not. But fans on Twitter were quick to point out. You could be a reporter, I think.
Now, recent news that just dropped today, people are evaluating the Vogue magazine that she was on and saying it's the exact same photo, but now photoshopped. Here, I'll send it to John.
You know what you're reminding me of right now. Actually, I recently watched because she's uploading the videos of it. Cutie Cinderella late night show. She has like a news segment, and you're reading off exactly like how she talks about it.
Oh, I have not seen that yet.
Let's see here.
But basically, so someone posted a photo of Kate Middleton, and people are saying that it's Photoshop because if you look at her daughter's like hand, it looks like distorted as
No,
if it's Photoshop.
if
Oh,
you look
what?
at her arm, have you zoomed in on it or no?
I'm gonna be honest, I have, and I couldn't tell.
It is very clear. I'll send you. It's very very clearly like 100% edited. Because sorry guys, that was the noise of me screenshotting. Because like the sleeve like
Yeah,
fades
no,
away.
that's noticeable.
It's like not.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then if
right
you
where
and
the
then
sleeves end,
and then
it like
also if you look at her right hand on her son, it's super blurry, like really blurry. Like the rest of the photo is like perfectly in shot, and then if you zoom on the hand on the son, it's just super blur.
No, my concern is she's also not wearing a ring.
That was another thing that people brought up.
Yes. But the royal family, I believe, has made
She herself allegedly
oh
made a
yes,
statement.
this is the statement. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I want to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrated and had a very happy Mother's Day. See.
But it's like, what are you editing? Like what?
Like, what are they trying to hide?
Cause like what like I understand like touching up a photo, but like the sleeve of her daughter's sleeve is going completely different, and then it just cuts and it's got like what? Why is that missing? What
How
are
is
what are
she
you
sitting
touching up
down
there?
having time to Photoshop when her butt might be hurting from the BBL? So, what are your speculations?
I think that she is currently undergoing cybernetic enhancement and replacement in order to become an ever living cyborg to ensure that the royal family survives forever. I think that after Lizzie passed, they were like, all right, we gotta lock in.
Really? Because ever since Lizzie passed, I see shit about the people.
You ain't seen shit about what?
The royal family.
The king literally got diagnosed with cancer like a month ago.
I did see that, and I went, ha, L.
He literally just got diagnosed with cancer. So shit is going down over there. And Kate Middleton is missing and editing family photos. So it is happening for sure, in my opinion. What about you? What are your opinions?
I think that they're trying to cover up that they're not British.
Ooh,
I
reverse
think
21
that they're
Savage.
Australian.
Ooh. Okay.
You know what is Australian?
What is Australian?
Dogs. They're not. I don't know how to segue into this. Back to the Oscars.
I
There
mean,
was a
like,
dog at the
I mean, like
Oscars.
some of them probably are Australian,
Probably.
but true. Messi.
Messi was
Now,
at the Oscars. If you don't
I
know
for
who Messi
one,
is,
if you don't know who Messi is, he's an Argentinian football player who's
yeah,
possibly the most
okay.
famous person in the world. Very confused when I kept seeing Messi at the Oscars, and I'm looking for Messi, and I'm looking at Jimmy Kimmel sitting on a couch with a dog. I'm like,
Exactly. I was
Messi's
like, are they
not
making
here.
a joke about him being like the goat, but it's
But
a
it's
dog?
a dog.
Like I was genuinely
because they're saying Messi's got that dog in him, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But Messi is not nominated for an Oscar, but he should be because he is amazing acting job with
Okay,
overdosing.
this one you're definitely reading off an article,
No,
or
I'm
you
not.
listen
I'm
to Fear
trying to
and.
find. No, I'm not. I haven't.
You're like reading like 1-to-1 what they were saying. It's so
Oh,
funny. Yeah.
but yeah, Messi is known for overdosing. Very good. Very well. He's a very good overdoser, apparently.
Yo,
Um,
if you've ever been to a fucking party or like a music fest with Messi, he gets down, bro.
but he was a dog
It's a dog
at the
actor who was
Oscars.
in one of the movies that was nominated. It wasn't just a random dog, but people loved the dog.
Yes, he loves the dog. The dog even clapped.
Have you seen the behind the scenes photo for that?
I have. There is a person underneath the seat holding up.
Bro, oh my god. Imagine drawing the short end of the straw and you're the guy who has to lay down on the floor hidden from camera shot and clap as a dog.
Messi's clapping at the Oscars was pre-taped.
Oh yeah, I also saw that. Someone like recorded it above. They just had
Hours
the people sit
before
around
the
him.
show, we brought in, and he barked a lot in the dress rehearsal. It wasn't his fault. I think he was confused. Awful actor. Get him out of here.
But
Damn.
our other conversation before just reminded me about conspiracy theories. And there's a crazy conspiracy theory going on right now. That's like live developed today.
Oh.
That you probably maybe have not seen, or you did see and you didn't understand it and you moved on maybe. So
I have not been on Twitter.
basically, if you did not know, Boeing planes lately have been having some issues. Now, there was the one plane where like the door ripped off, and then like after all that stuff has been happening, people have been like, and like the media has been really like hawking down on like any plane issues and being like, oh my god, this thing happened with a plane again, even though like normally they probably wouldn't have talked about it that much. And so then like recently again, a plane took off and then like a wheel fell off of the plane and it like crushed cars below and shit, right?
Yes,
So
I
like
did hear about
planes have been
that.
going crazy, right? Now there was a former Boeing employee. His name is John Bennett, okay? Right? And he used to work at Boeing. And he raised concerns about the company's production standards and thought, they were getting a little lackluster, not really focusing on quality control, issues like that, right? And recently, he has been giving evidence in a whistleblower lawsuit against Boeing, the plane company, talking about, like their production issues and not focusing on quality control, right? Well, guess what? He showed up dead of allegedly self-inflicted wounds amidst this lawsuit where he is exposing one of the biggest companies in the world about their airplanes and how they don't care and they're not focusing on quality control. So, people think that Boeing murdered him. And I love conspiracy theories. I'm not like a conspiracy nut where like I believe them all, but I just love hearing about them and like
Tooting John
seeing
loves
some of like
drama and gossiping.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And conspiracy theories.
Like, if it's some tea that doesn't involve me, I'm gonna eat that shit up, bro. And this is like the highest form of tea, because like, what if a multi-billion-dollar company just had a guy assassinated? That's crazy.
Do you believe that he got assassinated?
He might have been, but I've also thought before. Okay, this is crazy. Um, have you ever thought about like, cause like I have, right? So you know how there's like the whole like Epstein didn't kill himself thing, where like Epstein committed suicide, but then people think that he didn't commit suicide, and that actually the world's 1% billionaire politicians got him killed because he was gonna expose them all because he ran like a pedophile ring.
No.
So basically, Epstein committed suicide in prison, but a lot of people think that he didn't commit suicide.
Who's that?
He's the one with the island with the kids, and then he would fly. Yeah.
Island kid guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I follow him now. All right, this makes more sense.
So after all that happened, I like sort of thought to myself, and I was like, if I was in a situation where the government I'm not a pedophile, I would not be in that situation, but if I was in like a separate situation where like the government was like, I was like arrested and I like allegedly had secrets about the government and stuff like that, right? Would I kill myself just to stir the pot? Like, what if I like came out and I was like, I would never commit suicide or kill myself. If I do, I have been assassinated, and then I do it. That would be like huge drama. So like, what if this guy just did that? That
like
could be crazy.
Minecraft.
That could be
That's
crazy.
like very big brain.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Do you
Is that
think
what you think happened?
Maybe. Do you think Area 51 is aliens?
I think that aliens exist.
Biggest conspiracy theories. Boom. Ton pick. The 20 biggest conspiracy theories. No, I will not subscribe. Oh my god, another subscription.
No.
I don't feel like talking about 9/11 right now. Do you think we landed on the moon?
Yes.
Oh my god,
That was
that's not a
bad.
we. Have you guys landed on the moon?
Yes.
Has Canada gone to the moon? Because America did.
Yes.
Has Canada gone to the moon?
What's that one astronaut?
No,
that
he
never made it?
hasn't.
What?
2025, Canada will make history when CSA astronaut Jeremy Hansen flies around the moon. The first crewed mission of the Artemis program, Jeremy will be the first non-American to fly to the moon, making Canada the second nation to travel around the moon. Whoa!
But wait,
I never thought about that. Not many countries have been to the moon.
only America has. It says the second ever, did it not?
Yeah, that's crazy. Why did people not just like follow us there?
Y'all are crazy.
What if we didn't actually go? What if the Canada guy goes and the American flag isn't there? Oh, that would be drama. Stay tuned, 2025 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. They gonna get crazy.
Who's the famous astronaut? Hadfield?
It's not
Chris Hadfield.
It's
Chris
not the biker Armstrong. One of the Armstrongs is a space guy, and then one of them is a bike guy.
Chris Hadfield's pretty cool.
Okay, Lance Armstrong is the bike guy who did a bunch of drugs.
Chris Hadfield's pretty cool.
Neil Armstrong. Who's Chris? Chris Hansen?
No, Hadfield.
He does To Catch a Predator.
No, Chris Hadfield.
Oh, Chris
He had
Hadfield.
YouTube videos we had to watch during
Oh my
school.
god,
He's
I've
Canadian.
seen that guy.
Yeah,
he hasn't been to the
showed us how
moon.
to-
He's in the International Space Station. We used to watch
That's
that guy.
like halfway there.
Is it? How far is the ISS from Earth? It's 254 miles. Okay. And then how far is the ISS from the moon? It is about 484,000 kilometers away.
Like I said, halfway there.
Right.
Yes. I don't know why I would not be.
But yeah, I've seen that guy before. Another conspiracy theory.
Anyways, next year, Canada on the moon.
That could be pretty hype. Question: do you believe I think it was like Ringo? Do you think Ringo died, like when the Beatles were popping?
I wasn't there. You see, this
Or no,
is
it's
the
Paul.
issue.
My bad. Do you believe that Paul McCartney died and then was replaced by a lookalike?
See, this is my issue. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
like,
still.
wait, where's? Oh, sorry, guys. I was looking. Okay, so basically, all right. Many versions of the theory have arisen since its initial. Basically, the main proponents of the theory are that on the 9th of November, 1966, McCartney had an argument with his bandmates during Sgt. Pepper recording session and drove off angrily in his car, distracted by a meter maid, Lovely Rita, which I guess is a song, not noticing that the traffic lights had changed, A Day in the Life, which I guess is also a song, crashed and was decapitated, Don't Pass Me By. A funeral service for Paul was held with eulogies by George, Blue Jay Way, Ringo, Don't Pass Me By, followed by Procession, which is Abbey Road's cover, with John Lennon as the priest officiating his funeral and burying him, the alleged I buried Paul statement, in the strawberry fields forever. To spare the public from the grief, or simply as a joke, the surviving Beatle members replaced him with the winner of a Paul McCartney lookalike contest, which did actually happen and was held. This scenario was facilitated by the Beatles' recent retirement from live performances and by their choosing to present themselves with a new image for their next album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I think he might have died.
Rest in peace.
I will not be reading the rebuttal argument here. I'm going to ignore that whole section. I think he died back then.
I don't know why I just don't have a care for a conspiracy.
They're just so, like, interesting to me.
Like, yeah, but like...
top 20 conspiracy theories of all time. COVID was caused by 5G.
That one I do
true.
believe.
That
one
one's
is
true.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Birds aren't real, classic. The earth is flat, classic.
The birds.
Reptilians run the US government, classic.
The birds.
Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest conspiracy theories that I was thinking about. But so you just like don't really care about conspiracy theories?
I just don't have like time. Like
You're not employed.
Busy, and I have so many things to do.
You're like not that.
So
you were just
places to be.
It's a Monday, and you were just napping.
Because I'm so tired from all the work that I did earlier today.
Tell us about that.
I woke up. So last night, couldn't sleep, tossing, turning, was dreaming about what the fuck I'm gonna do for my assignment due Wednesday, because I haven't done that yet.
She's gonna be drunk driving on the road.
No, I have to do a high-speed assignment. That's not what it means.
High-speed driving on the road.
And then I like pull up to school. I'm in like a bitchy mood because I don't want to be there. I'm a half an hour late because I left like 10 minutes before the class started. And it takes me a hot minute to get there. I pull up. Then I got to deal with people talking to me. Did you hop
out at the after party or no?
I did hop out at the after party.
Okay.
And
she doesn't know the rest of the lyrics.
You know, and then I had to deal with people talking to me and like people being stupid. And they know this podcast, so like if they're listening right now, you know who you are. So then that was a whole headache. And then like everywhere I went, I tried kind of like to escape the stupid, but then the stupid kept following me. But then I finally escaped the stupid, and I had to go to finance to figure out if my like scholarship is like compatible and the fucking summer
I'd like to
semester.
imagine you walked into the finance office and the members of Shark Tank were just sat there on chairs and you have to pitch to them why you deserve a scholarship.
That's exactly what happened. And they were like, so you have a learning disability, you have to go fill out this form. So then I had to go to this other part of my school to go get the form to fill out. But then if I want to fill out the form, I have to go to the doctors to get re-diagnosed for my learning disability, then pay the money for the form. Then I have to submit the form to the school and then pay that.
Mackenzie,
Sorry, and then get retested for the learning disability again by the school
may
to
I
see what accommodations I need. You asked what I said today. Let me
hang
finish.
on, may I
Then I
offer a
sat
life hack for
down.
that? May I offer a life hack for that?
Ask Angel.
We're friends with a doctor. I've already asked him for a prescription for Adderall because
This
that's
is
what all the pro players do.
hypothetical. If anyone that knows it, he did not. You don't. Anywho.
I do not want Adderall, but if anyone has a plug, don't tell. No, I actually don't.
So then
That was
I
crazy
like
drama in esports,
sat
Joe.
down and I started to do my homework and then I ate bread and then my second class happened, which is an
It's
online
weird. You're
class.
normally eating bread.
And
I'm normally making bread, but not the baker kind. Talk about that, Tony. Subscribe to my course today.
And then I went to my second class and he was explaining our project that's 40% of our grade. And I had to ask questions because I was confused. And then he like explained it and I said kinda. And he was like, and I was like, okay, what my other question is? And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You said kinda. What are you confused about? And then I'd explain what I was confused about. The thing is, I didn't know what I was confused about, so it was just a little. I was just like, you know, sir. Actually, I do get it. And then my AirPod died, and I couldn't listen to the class anymore. So I just kind of sat there. And then I got picked up, and then I went home, and then I talked to my boyfriend, and then I fell asleep. And then John was like, "My parents forgot me outside of my work."
They didn't forget me. They were busy.
No, they did forget you. I was on call with them.
Right.
We were scheming.
right. Okay.
Yes, yes. And that was my day. Why are we talking about it?
Because you said that you don't have
I'm
time
very
to think
busy.
about
I don't have time to think about
conspiracy theories.
conspiracy theories. Anywho, do you think that I don't know a conspiracy theory to ask? Do you think that one person did that one thing that one time?
I think it's definitely feasible. Feasible.
Oh,
I think it's definitely Mr. Beast feastables.
you know what's crazy? I just had the realization of
What?
I do know a conspiracy theory,
Oh?
and it's with the Oscars.
Oh?
I 2, 4, 3. I don't know how many years ago.
Four score
But
and 7 years ago.
La La
Oh my
Land
god, you
was
probably don't
announced
know
for
that.
Best Picture at the
Do
Oscars,
you
but
know
it
who
wasn't
Abraham
La
Lincoln
La
is?
Land's. I know who Abraham Lincoln is. He's the
Whoa.
one with that statue.
That's sick. You do know about him. Okay, carry on.
Um, Sorry. So a few years ago at the Oscars, they announced the wrong category for Best Picture, which is the biggest one of the night. They said La La Land instead of Moonlight. Yeah. And
Oh my
the
god, I remember
person
that.
the person who announced it apparently said that they gave them the Best Actress award, which was Emma Stone. So it could have happened last night for the Oscars as well. But according to Emma Stone, she had the paper with her name, like she was holding it.
Uh-huh.
So do you think that they just like fucked up? Or do you think they gave her the wrong paper?
I'm not gonna lie, did not track in my brain what was happening. So I'm a bit confused what's going on.
Do you think that they gave paper right? Yes.
I'm
Yes or no, John? It's not that hard, man.
yes. So wait,
You know what
so what you're
I
saying?
want to watch in the
Wait,
Discord?
did they announce Emma Stone and then go, "Oh wait, it's not Emma Stone," and then but then
So
Emma Stone had a paper
when
of her saying it was Emma Stone?
that year, the
Yeah.
people announcing the award apparently said that it said Emma Stone, La La Land.
Okay.
So the people were like, it must be La La Land because Best Actress is announced right before
Uh-huh.
um Best Picture. So they just read La La Land, but it was actually Moonlight. So they gave them
What
the wrong
is
paper.
what is Moonlight?
Moonlight's a movie.
Moonlight
And
movie.
that
Has anyone
reminds me
seen it?
oh, that reminds me, I really wanna watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the Timothy Chalamet one, so
That
just
is not Willy
Wonka.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's just Wonka. I really wanna watch that for a movie night because I feel like it'd be really funny.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let me know if you want a
Why
movie
making
night.
chocolate, of course.
Well,
I
the
don't know
only
why.
issue now
In
we
my
have is
head,
we have to figure out why was you Scooby?
I haven't. No, I'm. That was
No.
that was goofy.
Oh, same type of dog, man.
But in my head, in the trailer, he sounds like Goofy and he goes, "Well, gosh, Mickey, making chocolate, of course."
Now we just have to
It's
find an
on
account
Max.
that streams it.
It's on
Yeah.
Max and it's on YouTube Primetime subscription and Hulu Premium subscription and Amazon. Damn, they sold this to everybody.
And
it's
we
on
will
Amazon
be
Prime,
watching
apparently.
Madam Web when it comes out.
Um, he was in the Amazon rainforest with my mom researching spiders before she died.
What did they make a joke about that at the Oscars?
Yeah. Oh fuck, John Mulaney. That's who it is. So then everyone's joking that in the new Spider-Verse movie, they're gonna kill off the pig guy because he plays the pig guy.
He does play the. We're not calling him a pig. He's actually a pig guy.
Yeah, it's just Peter Porker. Maybe that's just a joke.
That is his name. Anywho,
We've got 10 minutes.
Billie Eilish.
Yes, but oh my god, how do you feel about let's tea time. How do you feel about Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan?
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't understand it.
Like, you don't understand the hype on
Sabrina
him,
Carpenter
or like the
is
couple?
so pretty. I don't get
Yes,
what she
but
sees in him.
everybody who talked about Saltburn said he was packing.
Is that all you look for in a man, Jonathan?
I mean, I don't look for men, but and
Is that all
there's
that
been
matters to
some
you?
there's been some like clips that came out about them in the Oscars, and they're kind of cute together.
They are kind of cute. When she
I'm
was
not gonna
taking
lie. And then
photos,
she
he
like
wasn't
ran over to
taking.
him.
He was just watching her take
and
photos
he wears
the
a little
entire
like
time.
charm bracelet with her name on it.
But
They're
like,
kind of cute.
I don't see it.
I don't think he's ugly.
Like,
I don't think he's like the hottest chiseled man in the universe, but apparently he's got a pretty good personality. And if Sabrina's happy, I'm happy. But if she breaks up with him, just know I am single right now, Sabrina. So I know you're watching
I
this.
know that album's gonna be great.
The album will. That's one crazy thing. I know Alexander 23 has like talked about it before, sort of.
Yo, what's good, dude? To continue John's thought, make sure you mute on the OBS. I think that the society as a whole should bring back the obsession of chicken pot pie. I think the chicken pot pie is a really good food, and I'm really tired. And honestly, I have no recollection of what I've talked to today. So apologies if I sound very monotone or very other options or non making sense. But I think that chicken pot pie is great. It's a quick food. Homemade chicken pot pie is pretty good. I had a homemade turkey pot pie around Christmas time, and that was pretty good. And I highly recommend that if you have turkey leftovers. My mom made it. But I had an obsession with chicken pot pie when I was like little. So I had a lot of it when I was little, and that made me not like it. You know, if I like have something so much, it like gets you sick, or like you're just sick of it after a while. Cause that's basically how most of my favorite foods go. I just like I find something I really like, have it way too much to the point that I don't like it. And then like I forget about it because I haven't had it for a while. And then I remember it later on and I'm like, damn, why did I not had this for a while? So then I have it a lot because I'm like, damn, this is really good. But then I get sick of it because I had it so much. You know? Very, very, very simple things. Um I'm trying to think of a topic to talk about. What have I done this week? I played modded Minecraft. It's kind of funny that I'm gonna start variety streaming because I don't really enjoy playing Minecraft and I want to enjoy streaming instead of forcing myself to stream something because I know it gets viewers. And then I started playing modded Minecraft. But modded Minecraft's fun. I haven't played modded Minecraft in a while. I just hope the server doesn't end really quickly. Because that's like, how most friends servers go. They do end quite quickly. Because, like, I do have a vision for a zoo, and I feel like that zoo would be sick. So I might just make John keep the server up, and I'm just gonna play alone when in doubt. But we're vibing and thriving on that. If you haven't checked the stream out, I post my VODs. I also have like 3 YouTube ideas. I just don't want to do them. So that might mean that like I won't have a March video. Honestly, I'm not really. I want to post one every single month, but at the same time, my goal is just at least 12 videos this year. So like once a month would make sense. But if one month I like post more, that's fine by me. Um, what else can I talk about? I don't know. I didn't really think of
I competed in a
topics.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege
He
event.
did do that. Yes. How did it go, John?
Day 1, we won 3-1, and I played really well, and it was great. Day 2, we played against a bunch of really well-known, really good T3 pros, and we got shit on, kinda. But I played okay. And overall, I'm happy about it and my performance. It was my first time ever competing in anything.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed
Did
it.
you do it again?
Yeah, I'd do it again. Planning on doing it again. It was quite fun.
Yippee! John didn't let us watch.
That's not true. You could have watched. There was just nowhere to watch.
He doesn't want support us.
I do. I would really appreciate support.
He
Actually,
wouldn't let us watch it.
I
I asked for a stream and he said
and no one was streaming it, and I couldn't stream it because my PC is really bad. So if you want to buy me a new computer, then I got you, bro.
Your PC is better than my PC.
I drop more frames when streaming than you do.
That I don't really get because your PC is better than my PC.
That it is, and I also don't get it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not following with that. Did I bullshit long enough?
Yeah, 3 more minutes. We can read. Do we have any viewer questions?
There was one sweet. Oh yes, how'd you like the Katie? This is the first episode back since the Katie one. We did do a 3-hour episode from the Katie one, so like that was a long one.
You
so
guys can accept this short one.
Yes. I believe.
Oh, there was questions for you that you didn't want to
Did
answer.
did you think the podcast would get this enjoyment or did you just do it to do it? I just did it for the ha-has and the he-he's. If someone want to listen, they can listen.
I did it because I'm trying to make money off of Mckenzie.
Yes. Just like everyone else, they just want to use me.
Yeah.
Get in line.
Just doing it for fun. I mean, Mckenzie and I
We're not making any money off of this.
Yeah.
So, like, if any other brands want to shout us out, today is actually sponsored
by Factor.
I was gonna say Factor, but I don't want to say the name. It's not sponsored. But yeah,
we're sponsored by Nike. Nike, please.
John, have you ever checked if we had a business, like our business email? I forgot.
Beacon just emails me all the time, and it's really annoying.
I know, that's what I get.
It's really annoying.
But yeah, we don't make anything off of this. We just do it for the hee-hees. Also,
TikTok
maybe if we like post more on Twitter, we'll get like more brand opportunities. But you started with the beanie thing. Also, why did you stick it on your head? I started wearing a beanie because I'm very insecure about my forehead and I've been bullied about my forehead throughout my entire life. So to avoid getting bullied about my forehead, I wear a beanie so I don't have to worry about it. Which is why whenever I wear a stream without my beanie, I cover my hand of it, like over it, because I don't want to see it. And that's why I wear a beanie. And at the time before I started streaming, I only wore a beanie out everywhere. But I don't do that anymore.
Even in the summer.
Even in the summer, John loves to mention how I wore beanie sweatpants and sweatshirt in the summer and ride a
Biking.
bike.
Called
Like
me
it's not that
dying.
it was a it was
Situation.
it was a strategic
Decision.
way to sweat off fat. What?
That
Yes.
you only, at least from what I've been told, you only lose water weight when you sweat. So when you drink water, it come back.
I don't drink water. Shit. So.
Well, then there we go.
I can't lie. I don't have any more questions. I just want to get to number 10. What's good?
Please
I've
don't
been
talk about
really
other podcasts on our
obsessed.
podcast, all right? I understand a What's Good podcast with Mini Minter from the Sidemen and Randy exists, but you don't have to mention it.
Oh, is
Jesus.
that their podcast name?
Yeah, that's not what they
I was gonna say that I've been really obsessed with my cafeteria bagels. It is $3, but they're really good. They like got a nice enough crisp on the outside, but softness in the middle that it just makes it like
I hope you come in
I just
June and you
want
have a
more.
New York big. No,
I have had Montreal bagels. I
really want to try Montreal bagel. You know what I wanted to
Also,
do?
everybody, before John continues, Angel says hello to the podcast.
I want to try out a music festival.
Music festivals are fun. I highly recommend going to a music festival.
Jade mentioned going to
Lollapalooza.
What?
Lollapalooza.
I was not invited to that.
Oh, this is
Fuck
awkward.
you, at Jaded. Didn't want to go to Lollapalooza with you either, lol. Jade
She
mentioned...
doesn't know. She's waiting for the lineup for the Chicago one.
Jade mentioned... I think that's the only Lollapalooza, no?
No, I think there's like a Boston one.
Lollapalooza granted Chicago. It's held in Chicago. I think it's only Chicago.
What's the other one?
At least like Domain Lollapalooza.
Continue.
She mentioned going to EDC Mexico, which EDC is like electronic music. And there's one in Vegas and there's one in Mexico. And
yeah, there's a Lollapalooza Brazil.
That's not Boston.
And Chile. It starts with a B.
Neither one of those are in Boston.
Wait, what's the Boston one?
Boston Music Festival.
Because Billy was at
Boston
a Boston
Calling?
I don't know now. Probably.
I'm only finding Boston Calling.
Continue while I look this up.
Ed Sheeran was at Boston Calling.
Midtown Music Midtown. Nope, that's not it.
Basically, what's it called? And then I was talking to Meerkat about going to one in the UK maybe next year because there's like Glastonbury and there's Reading and Leeds and stuff. But I wanna like go to one and experience one.
They are fun. Highly recommend. I can't seem to find where the fuck she went to concert.
It was probably Boston Calling. Are you sure?
I'm just looking for all of it. Where's my shirt?
Holding.
She never went to Boston. I swear. Oh, what the fuck? I'm going insane.
I have found
Chicago,
I have found a radio website of every time Billie Eilish has played in Boston, and it's 5 times.
That's a lot of times. She never comes to Canada. She hates us.
Where? Hello?
Hello?
Let's take a look. She did a club show in 2017. Then she came back and she played Paradise Rock Club in 2018. Then she played in House of Blues. And then she played at the Rockland Trust Pavilion. Then she played at the TD Garden. I don't think she's played a music festival in Boston.
Anywho, Lollapalooza, Lollapalooza,
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza, Lisa.
Lollapalooza is pretty good from what I've seen previously.
Is this the lineup? Oh no, that's not the line. I don't know. They have not announced the lineup.
Let's see what the 2023 lineup was. At least the headliners.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Odessa, Lana Del Rey, Karol G, the 1975. Fred again played there. Noah Kahan. Yeah, there was a lot of big people. Diplo, Louis the Child, Pusha T, New Jeans, Lil Yachty.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, Lollapalooza is a big one. A lot of people play Lollapalooza. Chelsea Cutler's on Lollapalooza a lot.
How much is a ticket to go? Oh, it's the same fucking weekend as goddamn Oshiega.
Looks like you can only pick one.
Interesting. It's one extra day.
And in Chicago.
When I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. What?
I thought you didn't like Victorious.
What?
Is that a real musical and Victorious didn't make it up or play or whatever?
I was thinking What?
Dude, there's like
Dojo?
There's like a dojo? What?
Yeah, when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
Who is Dojo?
You're Joe Carey.
Oh, no, I thought you were singing. There's like a episode of Victorious where one of the characters does like a Chicago musical or some shit.
I don't know anything about that. There is, I think, a musical called Chicago, though.
Anyways, is that all for today? Or do you have any other
Yeah,
topics?
Chicago is a musical. This one's got the making wine woman jazz. I love it. That's a description. The plot. In the roaring 20s, aspiring chorus girl Roxy Hart fading. That's a big word. Star Velma Kelly each face trial for murder. Both as cynical as they are sexy, the two women compete for the service of shady lawyer Billy Flynn, who promised to make them media celebrities and win them acutels. I don't know.
Thank you guys for listening to the podcast.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back here again next week. I hope you guys remember to tie your shoelaces.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.